Okay, so I think you can go ahead, right? Hello? Hello? I hope
Hi.
I hope you can start.
Yes, please.
Yeah, sure. But before that, who is having issues with what we did yesterday with regard to the formulas? Are you still struggling? If you are still struggling with those formulas, you can always get in touch with me and I'll sort you out. Uh, okay. But then today we want to look at how to filter data and do some sorting. And through the filtering, you're able to identify some insights from the data. Not insights as per analysis though, but then you're able to know some issues that the data have and how you should fix it before you even move into the analysis. So if we can examine this data, please, who doesn't have the data on his machine? Who doesn't have the data? If you don't have, kindly download it from the WhatsApp page. Adam, you said you don't have.
Yeah, I don't have it. I wasn't able to download it, please.
What was the reason? Is it from some technical issue or
No, please.
okay, sure. So if you can check the page and get it as soon as possible, because today is going to be interactive. Everyone has to contribute. You can't be idle.
Okay, let me do that quickly.
Sure. Anyone so who doesn't have the data? I think Sam already
Yes, good
said they
evening.
are
I'm
joining.
having issue with my laptop, so
Yeah.
I'm
So
not able
Ridwan,
to download.
your case is different. So you'll be exempted though, but you have to still contribute to the session.
Thank you, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Sure.
So, so after downloading it with my phone, do I have to transfer it onto my laptop?
Ideally, you can sign in to WhatsApp web and download it to your laptop straight instead of downloading it on the phone and forwarding it to the laptop. That will be a long process. So if you can sign into your laptop, that will be fine. On sign into WhatsApp on your laptop, or if you
I should
join,
sign in WhatsApp on my laptop.
I think maybe you've not done it before. So if you've joined, have you joined from your laptop now?
I've joined from my phone,
Wow.
please.
Okay, so you have to get the data on your laptop because we.
Actually, I was asking how I was going to join with my laptop yesterday, but
Oh, sorry.
this thing.
So maybe if you can create a hotspot to your laptop, then you can. I will send you the link via email, and you join from there.
Okay.
Or
My laptop.
better still. Okay, let me just do a quick demo of how to sign in to your WhatsApp on your laptop so that we can do that without having to go through emails and stuffs. So let me Lisa, please can you stop presenting so that I share my screen on how to do that?
Okay.
Sorry for the convenience. Manual, okay, sure. So Lisa, I think you are still sharing.
Yeah. Hold on a minute.
Oh no, go to stop presenting. Yeah, stop presenting. Yeah. Okay, so let me quickly share my screen. Um, okay, so let me get. All right, so you go to WhatsApp web. Okay, please, are you following? Those who are having issues. WhatsApp web. Just type WhatsApp web in your browser. Then you click the very first link. WhatsApp web.
Okay.
Are you okay on that?
Yes, please.
Okay, sure. So then, oh, I think I have to log out. Mine is already signed in, so I have to log out. But then let me log in with another WhatsApp. So let me create an incognito tab. So I'll do it here rather. So when you've not done it before, this is how it appears. Okay, this is how it appears.
That
Yeah. So
what's
that's
login, right?
come again.
Are we logging into WhatsApp web?
You are logging into WhatsApp web. So now
Okay.
open your WhatsApp.
Okay.
Open your WhatsApp on your phone and go to the top right.
Top right, the three
Yeah, the
dots.
three dots. Click on that and go to link link devices.
Linked devices.
Yes, then link a device. Click on link a device.
Use mobile data.
Yes, that's fine. So then when you scan the QR code, it's automatically going to start signing you in to your WhatsApp web.
Okay.
All
Open
right.
WhatsApp on your phone. Tap menu settings.
Yeah, so
Okay, so this
that's fine, right? Are you able to do that?
I'm now coming to scan the QR code.
Yeah, I think you are making some progress. So that's fine. That's fine.
But can't start camera. Please restart your. Is it because
Are you having other
I don't know what.
issues?
Yeah, but okay.
What's the issue?
They are giving me the instructions on my laptop. I should open WhatsApp on my phone, tap menu or settings, and select
Mm-hmm. Select what?
to capture.
I didn't hear your.
Point your phone to this screen to capture the QR code, which I have done, but it's not capturing.
Okay,
Okay,
refresh your browser. Go to the reload
okay,
button and refresh and let's see
it's
what's.
connected.
Okay, sure. All right. So then you can see all the messages you've sent.
Logging in.
Yeah. With that, you can see all the messages you've sent in the group, and now you can
Okay.
download. We can download the.
Loading chat.
Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. So
Oh, I see.
yeah. So now you can get the data from here, right? You can just download it from here.
Okay.
Yeah. So then when we are able to get that, let me put this on my desktop. All right. I think I hope you can carry on, right?
Yeah, but signing older messages.
Okay, so that one, don't worry
Uh,
about that. When it's done, it will display your 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 WhatsApp and everything in there. So I think you can carry on. Listo, let's carry on.
Okay. So should I share?
Yeah, you can share. When you share
Okay.
it will take over mine, but you can share. You let me stop sharing.
All
Yeah,
right.
so
All
go
right.
ahead and share.
Okay. I believe you can see the screen.
Yeah, it's visible. It's visible.
Okay. All right.
so does it mean from here I can tap on the link and rejoin with my laptop, please?
Tap on the link as in what? I don't get you.
As in the link you put on the platform.
The data you are talking about, or which one?
I'm actually talking about the link, the meeting link.
Yeah, you can just join. You can just join from that link. Whatever
Okay.
is there, you can access it on your laptop now. Yeah,
Okay. All
sure.
right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Let me see that's my.
I think you have to go through some technical schools, technical school in IT. Anyway, Charlie, please
Okay.
let's move on. Please. Okay. So let's walk through the data together. When you
Okay.
Maybe yeah, one day maybe. Not sure. No, I don't.
oh no, let's see your Excel. Yeah. Sure, that's fine. So I think we are getting a feedback from someone.
Okay, I think the feedback was coming from me.
Yeah, you've joined with your phone and your laptop, so maybe kindly leave your phone. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's move on. Let's explore the data further. So we have the column headers, right? Where can we identify the column headers? I hope that one is clear.
Yeah. Row 1.
So row 1, what is the column header there?
Cell A1 is order
Order
number.
number. So that is the header for
Then
that particular what?
B1.
Column, right? That is the header for that particular
Yes,
column,
please.
and it cuts across in that order. So if you go to the B column, the column header is what? Quantity. Quantity. Can you hover on that or select that? So that is actually quantity ordered. Yeah. That is, so you are not able to see everything there. You can just double click there to expand it. No, 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 no. No, no. Do Control Z. Control Z. Yeah. So double click. Double click between the C and the B. No. Wow. Okay. So go to
I want me to
yes,
expand. You want me to expand
yes,
there?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to even drag. You can just double click and it will expand by its own to fit the column
Okay.
header. So let's try for the C and D, in between C and D. No, if you are dragging, that's waste of time. So you can just go to where that line is, okay? Where that gray line is.
Okay.
So let's do for come to the product after the MSRP. Come to that side after MSRP.
Product line.
So no MSRP column M. Let's do column M. Yes. So
Okay.
no don't drag.
I double click. Okay, all
So
right.
I just want everyone to have a fair idea how that works. So just double click between that column M and N, the gray line there. Yeah, so you see that it expands on its own. These are some basic things that when you keep doing, it will become part of you. So let's do for in between N and O. Yeah, so that is fine. That is fine. So I think it's clear to everyone, right? So you can do similar for all of them. You can do same for all of them. But then instead of doing this thing one by one, that's also a waste of time. That's a waste of time. So you can go to the very first column. Please, let's move to the very first column. Then press shift. Shift. Are you hold the shift key? Have you hold it?
Yes,
Then
please.
use the right. I'm getting feedback. Use the right arrow key to navigate to your right. The right arrow key. Go further. Go further. Go till the end. Yes, till the end. Yeah. So that is it. That is it. Then now click any of the gray lines. Double click any of the gray lines, and it will expand the whole data set. So yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you see that everything is expanded now. Instead of you having to do it one by one, you can do it this way, right? I hope that is clear. Okay, so silence means let's carry on. So let's carry on. I think it's clear to everyone. These are some basic things, and some of us might already be aware of these things. So let's look at someone wants to join. Okay. All right. Let's look at how to actually filter the data and see what is inside each column. If you look at the other number, we are seeing some numbers there running through till the end. But then is it possible to have some maybe letters there or some text mixed with the numbers? Is that possible? Yeah, that is possible. So you have to then filter the various columns to see if there are some data that is not in the right format we want. If we have only numbers and it's ideally the data you want, the format should be a number. But if it's mixed with let's say some alphabet, that means you have to clean that. You have to either remove that or replace with the right numbers. Hope that is understandable.
Yes,
Yes.
please.
So do you have any idea how you can place a filter on the very first column? Who has an idea about that?
I have to exit because I'm lost.
Oh, who is lost?
Adamu is lost.
Yeah. Oh, so okay. Let me share my screen. Please, can you unshare? Then I share my screen and see if everyone will be able to follow along. So let me share my screen. Okay, entire screen. Share this. And then we need to come for extra tutorials free of charge. So kindly get in touch with me when you are free.
Sure, I'll do
Yeah.
that.
So where's my data? All right. So okay. What on this one? Save. Alright, so this is the type of data we have. This is a sales data with some information. So we have the order number. Assuming you go to a supermarket and you buy something there, they have an inventory tracker to keep, or they have systems to keep track of all the sales they are making in there. So this data is possible that you can get similar data from some supermarkets or some places like Malcolm and other places they sell stuffs. You can get a data like this. And when you have a data like this, you can't just pick it and start analyzing. You have to explore the data further. By exploring, you can put some filters in there to check for how consistent the data is. So let's start from the very first column, which is the order number, right? The order number. You can't scroll down. If I say I want to scroll down like this till the end, that's a sheer waste of time, and I can't do that. So you have number of rows you have 28, 24 rows, right? 28, 24 rows, and you want to scroll down till the end. No, that's waste of time. So you can't afford to do that. But then we can place filters on each of the column headers. So over here, I want to know, how do you place a filter? If you have any idea about that, kindly share with us before I proceed.
Okay. Can I give it a
Yes,
try?
you can.
Yeah. So maybe the first row, you just select the 1st
Mhm.
row. Then you go to where we have the sort and filter.
Where you have the sort and filter, right? Okay,
Yeah. Then you click on the arrow, the down one.
this one. Uh,
Let me see your screen.
okay, my screen is being shared. So which one? You
Okay.
have
Then
the
the filter.
so you have to use the filter, right?
You have the custom sorts. You have the filter. So the
So
filter.
you can
Yes,
use the
please.
filter, right? Okay, then you realize
Yes,
that it
please.
plays filters across. All the column headers have filters now, right? Yeah,
Yes,
so
please.
that is fine. But then don't you think this is it's taking a bit of time, you having to navigate to that end before you even place a filter? That's a waste of time. So let me clear the filter and look at other alternatives. So I'll clear. But then let's also take a note or take notice of how you can clear that particular filter you've placed if you don't need it anymore. So let's clear. You can just come here to the inside the ribbon. You can just come here where my mouse is hovering. Okay. Or let me see if I can draw something there for others to be okay with that. So over here, this is where you have to come. All right. Then you can click. Let me disable my drawing. So you can click here. Then you can either sort or unsort. Sorry, either place a filter or remove the filter there. Right. Someone is saying he can't see the screen. Please, is my screen visible?
Yes, please. I can see it.
Your screen is
Okay,
visible.
so Redwan, please check your probably you have multiple views, so check that. So
The screen is visible.
yeah,
Yes, that.
okay.
The writings looks very small.
Oh, sorry. Then let me increase. Can you see now?
Sure.
Okay, sure. That's fine. That's great. Thank you for that. All right. So I hope now you can all see clearly.
Sure.
All right. So let's carry on.
Yeah.
I can't see.
If
Yes,
this won't
sir.
affect the work,
Come again.
if only this will not affect your presentation.
Oh no.
Okay.
Let's carry on. It's fine.
I said I can't see the screen.
Who is saying he can't? Redwan, please. I think it's from you. So if you can rejoin, are you joining from your phone still?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So maybe you have to exit and rejoin. I don't know your exact problem though. So you can exit and rejoin
I'm
to see.
joining from the phone.
Come again. Please, I want to hear your problem. What did you say? All right, maybe let's carry on when it comes on.
Maybe he tries to join again.
Yeah, you should try and join again. Okay. Please rejoin. Okay, so let's move on. So I was talking about the filtering. You can place a filter, you can remove the filter with this.
Yeah, I can see it.
You can see it now, right?
No.
Okay, that's great. So you can remove the filter here, and that's gone. But we can also come. This is in the home tab. When you click on the home tab, that's when you are seeing those things. But then when you leave there and click on a different tab, you don't see it. So when you are looking for a filter and you are on the insert tab, that means you are lost. You don't know what you are looking for, or you don't know where to look for what you want. Okay, so you have to be on the right tab before you can find what belongs to that particular tab. So if you are to go to the home, under the home, you have all these features that you can use. You have all this. When you move to inserts, you can use all these things that you see. You can do all these things that you see here. And page layout is also a different thing. Formulas, as usual, they have just formulas and some stuff that deals with calculations. And data. This is what I also want to show. This is another way of finding the filter icon. So you can click on the data tab as well, and you can find the filter here again, the filter and sort. Okay. they are also here. So you can just press the filter or click on it, and it's able to place a filter there for you. I hope that one too is clear.
Yes.
Okay, and the last step that I'm going to introduce on the filters is to give you just one shortcut to bring the filter on, to either bring it on or put it off. So if I want to put a filter, I can just press Shift, Control, and what? L. Shift, Control, L. So let me write it on the screen. How can I write this? I think so. I'm not able to write, but then let me look at how to present that to you. So if you want to place a filter, we can use Shift. Wow.
I think that is understandable. Shift
Control
Control
L.
plus
Plus
L.
L. So this is the shortcut you can use to place a filter. I hope this is clear. This can actually speed up your work, other
Yes.
than you
Yeah.
having to navigate to the menus before you find the filter icon, right? So you can use this shortcut to place a filter, and the same shortcut can disable the filters for you. So press Shift Control L again, and everything is gone. I hope it's clear. Okay,
Yes.
let's carry on.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
it's clear.
now let's bring our filters back and let's start exploring the data. So if you look at the other number, we are only seeing a bunch of numbers from top to down. So, and this one, they
Yeah.
are more or less like IDs. So each order is assigned a particular number to identify the order. So that is what this order number is actually meant for. If you want to maybe track a particular order, assuming you go to a supermarket, you buy a product, and then you come home and you realize that okay, there's some defect with the product, and you send it to the supermarket, and if they are proper supermarkets who keeps track of inventory, they should be able to use the order ID to identify when you came there, the type of item you bought, and do the necessary changes for you. Right? I hope that is clear. So that is
Yes.
the order number. Over here, you don't really need to do much. If you have to use a filter, okay, now you've placed a filter here. So if you want to use the filter that you've placed there, you just click on the arrow down, right? You click on the arrow down, and now you can scroll downwards to see the various uh, data entries, the various entries for each row. This one is for each row because it's just unique across each order. It's unique across each order has a unique ID. So this one is unique. If you are to hover or select the column, you realize that we have 28, 24, a count of 24, 28, 24. Hope you can see the count. Hello? Hello? Okay,
Yes. Yes.
let me put some arrow or some drawing on that. Let's all look down here. We have this coming. Where is this? Okay. You see where I'm drawing? I wanted to go down, but it's not allowing me to go. But where the red mark is,
You
you
have
see,
seen
you
it.
have average, you have
Yes.
counts, and you have sum
Count
over there.
2024.
Yes. So now, if you highlight, let's say the order number column, or let's say column A, if you highlight that one, you're able to see the number of entries for that column. So it's telling you have 2,824 entries in that particular column. But you have to take care of the first one. The first row is not part. The first row is not part of the actual entries. The first row is just the header. It's just the header for the column A. So instead of 2824, it should be 2823 rather. I hope that is clear.
Okay,
Yes.
yes.
So if that is clear, then let's move on. Let's move on with that. So now, because the order number contains, who is this one? All right. So Abraham, you are welcome. I don't know. This is your first time joining our meeting, but you're welcome. Bear with me, admits. Okay, let me see. Abraham. Sorry for the interruption. Let me confirm this. Anyway, let's move on. So let's look at the column B, which is the quantity ordered. The quantity ordered. So when you are doing data analysis, you have to understand the data. Okay, you have to actually understand the data, like what each of the columns that you intend to use, what each of them means. So understand all the various.
I can't hear anything. No.
Who can hear anything? Is it Abraham? Please, can you hear me? Because I know my microphone is
Yes,
and my voice is loud and clear.
I can hear you here.
Listo, Seth, can you hear me?
Then clear.
Yes,
So
you're
Abraham,
audible.
please, maybe you can rejoin. I don't know what your problem is, so rejoin and see
Yeah.
if it fits your problem. All right, so let's carry on. Let's carry on. So I was talking about you being able to know the data sets you are dealing with and understand what each of the columns, the type of information they contain, what the column headers, what they mean. Okay. What's the message in there? Hey. People are complaining a lot. Okay. Redwan, what is the issue with the screen again? Is it still not visible? Hello? Okay, let's carry on.
Yes, not visible. And I've tried to log in, rejoin several times.
Still on your phone, right?
So still the same thing. So I don't want to disturb the class. So I'll keep on listening to the voice. Maybe later I'll go and watch the
Okay,
link.
sure.
I'll get the link
Okay,
and I'll
sure. That's fine.
Sir? Hello, sir.
Yeah, hello. All right, so let's carry on. Um, yeah, so you have to understand the data as I was.
You can proceed. Don't let me disturb the class,
Sure, that's
sir.
fine. As I said, you have to understand the data, the various column headers, understand them, and look through the data itself. That's why you have to use the filters. So if you want to filter on, let's say, order quantity, check. The order quantity, you realize that we have just numbers here. So you have to check if there are some any weird characters in there or some huge numbers or some outliers that you don't really understand and why it came in. And if there are certain issues like that, then you have to fix it before you carry on. And you might also have some blank in here as well. But over here, you don't see any blanks. So we assume that this order quantity, we don't have problem with that. The data set is, this particular column is in good shape. So you check price. This is another column. You realize that when you filter, we are getting some of the data with 2 decimal places, some with 1, and so far, is there any one? Okay, there's 100 without any decimal place. So now we can fix this quickly. So let's go back to the home tab. When you go to the home tab, you can press this one. You have over here the decrease decimal functionality there, and you also have the increase decimal functionality. This one, you want to increase the decimals after the actual number. So now we press the first one, but you realize that when I press it, it doesn't work. Is there anyone who can give a fair idea why that is not working? I selected the whole column, but when I tried doing that, it doesn't work. Any reason? Who can give that reason? Please, I'll start calling names. So, okay, Seth. Is there?
Sorry, I don't understand. Okay,
Yeah. I Hafiz. What's your question?
I don't understand your
Okay.
question.
Are you
Selected the
are you seeing my screen? So look at
Yes,
the
yes,
column
yes.
that I've highlighted. That is the price each. This is the column header.
Yes.
So I've highlighted the whole column. Okay. And I want to let this one have 2 decimal places instead of 1. It's just 1 decimal place. That's 95.7. I want it to be 95.70. Or if the number was okay, so over here to be 95.70 because that's the actual you have just 95.7. You don't have any extras after it. If you have extras, you'll be seeing it here, but it doesn't appear that way. So it's just 95.7. But I don't want it this way. I want it to be 95.70. Over here, I can click this way and it will fix it. But I don't want to do it one by one. Okay. I don't want to do it one by one. So I decided to select the whole column of price each. Selected the whole column, but then when I press this, it doesn't work. What is the reason behind that?
Because you have selected the heading, the price, you selected it with it. You shouldn't select it with it.
Okay, any alternative answer?
Yeah, he has said it all.
This
one is alphanumeric.
Sure.
It should be only the
Yeah,
numeric
sure.
aspect.
So that's the reason.
The alphabet.
Everything
Yes,
should be
so that's the reason, right? So now you have to select the whole
Okay.
column with the exception of the header. You don't select the header when you are dealing with issues like this. So we select the first item in the list, that is the first cell. So in this case, it will be cell what? C2. So you select C2, or you select it this way. Then you can press shift control shift control. Let me do it again. Shift and hold the control key, then press the down arrow. I hope that is clear.
Yeah.
So when you
Yes.
do it that way, now you can increase the number of decimals or decrease, right? And it's the same thing. When I want to,
Okay.
because this is price, I want to apply maybe a currency symbol. I want to apply, let's say, dollar sign. Okay. But in this case, I don't want the dollar sign. Let me go in for something different. I want maybe let's say any weird currency. Okay, let's check. Let's go for Naira. So NGN, where is it? Okay, there's cities here. So let's go for cities. Let's select the city symbol. So you realize that we have GHS in front of each of the values. I hope this is clear.
Yes.
All right. So if you don't want the city symbol and you want to replace that by the dollar symbol, you can just select the dollar symbol and everything is replaced with the dollar sign or dollar symbol. And you can apply it to this same column as well. Over here you have the sales. You have the sales, but you realize that also you have some in one decimal, some in two decimal, some without any decimal. So you can put it in the right shape by selecting the whole data with the same shift control and the down arrow. Shift control and the down arrow. And then you want to increase the decimals. So that okay, let's do it 2 decimal places. So this is fine. This is fine. And you want to change the currency because it's a sale, it should be in a currency. The number of sales, this is not the number of sales, this is actually the sales amounts. So it should be in the currency symbol over here. So let's maintain the dollar. So here too is in the dollar currency. Then when you check other number, we have a few things here. Filter and look at the data. Are there any weird characters there? I don't see anything like that. So now, I think it's fine here. We can maintain this in this format. And when you check the dates, other dates, you realize that even the dates, when you click, when you check here, it shows as custom. Okay. When you check up here, over here, where I've highlighted, hope you can see my mouse going around here. This is it, where I've highlighted. Let me draw something there for others to see if they are not seeing. So if you check here, this is what I'm talking about. You see something like custom. That's when you click any of the dates here. But then you want this one to be in a date format so that you realize that when you change this one to the CD sign, it's giving you as accounting format because it's only in accounting that you deal with currencies, right? Yeah, so this is fine.
Yeah.
And this one, this is quantity order. This one we can change them to number, maybe number like this. But we can remove the decimals. but when you click, it still shows as number. The rest are shown as general. So let's fix this one quickly by changing them all to what? Number. And let's clear the decimals after it. So you have numbers here, right? Let's move on quickly. So let's work on the dates. On the dates, you want to be able to change this whole date to a date format. Okay. So let's highlight everything here and come here and select short dates. But before that, you realize that it's giving us some time here, which is when you click, you see the time here is 12 a.m. 12 a.m. and it's like 12 a.m. throughout. And in this case, the orders cannot be coming in at the same time, which is 12 a.m. It doesn't make sense. So in this case, you don't even need this time to make any decision. It doesn't make any sense to have that 12 a.m. time there. You get it? Yeah, so we can now convert the whole date to a different date format, even though it's a date here, but it doesn't show as date, it shows as custom. So let's convert everything by highlighting the column, select and navigate to the short date, where the short date is. Click on short date. And when you click, now you realize that it turns into what? A date. And with these dates, when we are creating some maybe dashboards or some charts, you can have a timeline for when the date started coming in. Maybe from January to, let's say, June. This is when the date started coming in. You can get a timeline. When you get to pivot tables, you talk about that timeline and how it works, and you really appreciate why you should format the dates in the right date format. Other than that, you can't put any timeline on your data. So let's move on to the other part. We have the status. That is that order you've made, whether it has been shipped. When you use the filter, you see that we have a couple of status in here. We have cancelled, whether the order was cancelled, was disputed, in process, on hold, resolved, or shipped. So I can select or unselect everything here. I want to filter for just orders that have been shipped. But before I do that, let's look at the total number of entries in that particular column. The total number of entries, when you do that, where can you check it? Where can you check the total number of entries in this particular status column? Aziz, you are not part. No, Abdulaziz, you are not part. I'm not calling you. Let me call a different person. So Ivy, where do I get that? Ivy, are you with us?
I'm with you. Please, the question
Okay,
again.
I want to know the total number of entries in this particular column that I've selected. How do I know that? How
Yeah.
do I get to know the total number of
So you
entries?
check. So where the
Mm-hmm.
count is on the
Yeah.
down there.
So how many? What is the count value?
It's unless I open my. Let me open mine. Please hold on.
Okay.
28.
So who else? Umar, can you give us any idea?
28
So 28, 24, right?
2823,
Yeah.
excluding
So
the
yeah. That's
Sure.
fine.
yes.
That's great. So I just want to make sure that you are all able to recognize what you are doing, and because if you don't get anything, at least know what that count is doing there. What is the count doing there? At least you should know that. Yeah. So let's try and follow what you are talking about. Other than that, it will take you some time to catch up, and you realize that you are spending more time on that. So let's move on. Let's look at the status again. So now you know that the total number of entries is 2823. That is exclusive of the column header. So you have 2823. That is 2823 number of entries. I want to now filter for total number of orders that have been shipped so far. Assuming you are the owner of this shop or maybe e-commerce shop, you want to know the total number of orders that have been shipped. You just have to do this, and you can have a fair idea what is going on. So over here, you realize you have 2617, 2617, excluding the header. You have 2617. That is the total number of orders that have been what? Shipped. Let's check the other.
How is that possible?
How is that possible? Okay, so you realize that you
Yeah.
have different entries. You don't have a single entry in the status column. Is it clear? When you check the filter, here, we have cancelled, we have disputed, we have in process, we have on hold, we have resolved, and we have shipped. So when you add all those entries
That's true. That
together,
applies for
then you
everyone
can
as
get
well.
the 2823, because some orders have been cancelled. Okay, you came to my shop. I gave you maybe you bought a product. No. So let me give a classical example. Assuming you visited my website where I'm selling, like, say, shoes. You place an order, and along the way you said, no, I don't need this product anymore. So I go and cancel my order. So that one will come under cancelled. And some orders, maybe you've placed it and the order is in progress or in process, is still processing before it gets what? Shipped to you. So that one too is classified under in process or in progress. So you realize that when you filter for in process, the total count is 41. Okay, the total count is 41 for in process. And when you filter for orders that were cancelled, the total count is 60. I hope it's clear. Hello? Yeah,
Yes.
okay, so let's proceed. So if that is clear, let's proceed. So that is how you'll be able to know what is happening with actually your sales, why those orders were cancelled. Then you have to investigate. Okay, was it because it was delaying? Was it because the person didn't like the product anymore? Was it because there was some poor customer service from somewhere? So these are some of the things you have to actually be curious about. So yesterday you were talking about curiosity as a data analyst. That has to be part of your soft skills. All right. So let's proceed. Let's okay, assuming I selected these two, but then I don't want them anymore. You realize you have the filter icon with some red cross or mark over there. So I can press that to actually clear all the filters I've applied on that particular column. You get it? All right. So please, if you are stuck somewhere, you are not getting some concepts, let me know, because you realize that I'm just moving like that. So when you get stuck, I beg, let me know. Yeah,
Hello.
hello.
Yes. Please, sorry, but with the short, the date I've gotten everything you are saying, but with the date part, I'm trying to do it on my machine now. I, yes, I sorted it out. Hey, I filtered it out, sorry, and I selected on the short date, but I realized the time was still there. So if you could kindly go back.
Okay. So
Yeah.
this is it. I'm trying to. Okay, so this is the state that the other date was in before I did that transformation. Okay, this is the time.
Yeah.
Do you have your
Yeah.
own in this format?
Yes,
Okay,
please.
so highlight everything. Highlight everything. Just start
Okay.
from the column header. Okay, highlight everything. I think. All right. So highlight everything. Then come here. Use this arrow down here. Then you can come to short date.
Mhm.
Short date. Okay, short date.
Yeah.
Just press that one and let's see what happens.
I did all
Please, you can also be trying on your
short
own.
date.
If you have issues, let us know. I saw Jeff, I saw your hand, and Ademu, I saw your hand as well. So I'll come to you. Please, are you good?
No, I don't know. I'm still experiencing the
Okay.
same thing.
Uh,
I'm clicking on the short dates, but
okay.
still
So
it doesn't change.
let's see if you can share your screen. So let me stop presenting, and you can go ahead and share your screen.
Okay.
Please, Jeff, what was your question?
Yeah, thank you. I think I had a similar problem like
Okay.
Ivy had because I, I also did it, and then some of the dates actually went the right way yours did, but there are others which still came with the time
Okay.
stamp on
Okay.
it.
Okay.
So mine is like mixture of both the short and then the one with
All
the
right.
time
All right.
stamp on
So
it. Yeah,
okay. So
thank you.
Ivy scroll up.
So it's up.
Yeah. So you realize that could go to the second date. Go to the second date. All right. So yours is already
This
in a
one.
date format. So do Control Z and let's see. Let's see if you can get it in the original format. Do again. Move on. It's still in the. Do it again. Continue. Continue. Continue until you get to the original format of the date column. Okay. So okay. I think it's fine now, right? It's fine now. It's fine now. So
Okay.
click just one cell and let me see. Click just one. Yeah. So now highlight the whole thing and let's see. Highlight from the column header.
Mm. From
Yes.
the column header.
Yes. Uh-huh.
This.
Then um go to your go to the general and do the short date and let's see what happens. Do short dates. Okay. 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 All right. So do it again. Go to long date. Do long date. Let me see what happens. Okay. 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 So the date is not in the right format. Go back. Go to the selection. Selection. Yeah. So let's transform everything to general. Wow. Okay. Uh Interesting. All right. You come and talk about the you see you have 37,807. It actually represents
Yes.
the date value. You come and talk about that when we are dealing with dates properly. But I don't want to bring in a lot of things now. You actually look at how to calculate dates, the difference between two dates and all those stuffs. But here, let's look at how to fix this issue. So use the Control Z again. Press Control Z again. Go back. Do a couple of times. Go. Okay. Let's go to no highlight everything. Then go to the selection again. Go to more number formats. More number formats. More. Yeah, more. And let's go to dates. Dates. Okay. So let's select the one. Select the third date format and let's see. Yeah. And so English Ghana. Press OK. Let's see what happens. Press OK. All right. So it's still having that timestamp. Uh, I okay. Let's try this. Let's try this and see if it works. Go back to the Excel sheet. So go to the selection again. Let's convert the whole thing to text. I'm not seeing text in your own one. But that's the general. Convert it to text and let's see. Interesting. Okay. Bring it back to normal. Okay, so think over here. Let's see if we can extract just the dates from. Go back. Sorry, highlight everything. Then right click. Right click it. No. Okay.
Wow.
Let me check one or two things here and see if I can fix that. It's can you check the can you check the extension of the file you are using? Is your own converted to Excel or still in CSV format? Okay, it's still in CSV. All right. All right. So let me check this thing here. Go to file options, remove protection. Okay. I'm trying to check something here, but my distance is delaying. So okay, I think it's fine. Let me see. Options. All right, then data formulas. Data language. Simulating language. Okay. All right, so I'm not seeing anything here, but then I think maybe the issue might be coming from different versions of Office you are using. So I have to check that one and see how we can fix issues like that later. For now, if yeah, I don't want to be
Okay.
wasting so
Okay.
much time on
I,
it.
I think because he selected
The header.
the header,
Okay,
so
try that and let's see. Have you tried it?
he should screw the
Yeah,
header
okay.
and
You
see.
try that and let's see. It came to mind though, but then I don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me try that.
Okay, maybe in old versions of Excel it can happen that way, but short switch. It's all. All right. So do you know something? So
No.
highlight highlight one of the dates. Okay. No, just highlight the second
Okay.
one. Go up, go up, go up. Highlight one, just the second one. No, the second date. Yeah. You then go to that thing is now working. I thought you can do some formatting in there, but it's still not working. Why is your date grayed out?
I don't know.
No, some are
It's back.
click on the second one. Some are grayed out. That's what I don't get. Why is that one grayed out? Click the other
Mhm.
one, then move on to the next one. Let's see. No, the next one.
And it looks like
When you do what?
when I highlight it, it goes
Okay.
off.
All right. I think I don't want us to waste a lot of time on this. So let's move on to something else. You'll come back to these dates issues
Okay.
later. But
Okay. Okay. Sure.
all right. So let me share my screen. Entire screen. So all right. So okay. All right. So I was on this. Let me try it again and see if I will experience that issue. My mind doesn't. of that issue. Okay, so let's move on. Let's move on. You'll see how to fix that later. Options. There's some date option here. Right. So, yeah. Mm, okay. Okay, so I will look into that and provide a solution on the page. For now, I'm still not getting any solution to that. So, let's close the chapter on the date wahala. Let's look at, so if you look at the shaped dates, shapes, the status, the quarter ID over here. This is the quarter, like in a year, we have 4 quarters. So let's put some filters here. We have 4 quarters in a year. So assuming this all these orders came in 1 year, we have up to Q4. And we can filter for any of them. Maybe for Q1, you realize that Q1, this is the number of sales we had, which is 665. But ideally, you can't use this as the number of sales you had in Q1. Is there anyone to challenge that? Why can't we use this as the number of sales you've made in Q1? Anyone to challenge that?
I think because the original data contains both Q1, Q2,
That's a
Q3,
good
and
attempt, but
Q4.
it's a wrong answer. Anyone to try? Set. Okay, Jeff, I think you want to speak.
Yeah, so I think that this data spans from 2003 to
Okay.
2005. So if you choose Q1, essentially you are saying that this is Q1 for 2003, 2004,
Yes.
2005. And so it will be misleading to just use Q1 and think it is for just 1
Yeah,
year.
so that is also a different perspective. So now let's assume that you only want to get for 2000 and say 5. Okay. So now we are digging deeper. We are digging deeper, small. So now we are having 303, ideally 302. Can you still say that this is the number of sales you've made in Q1 for 2005? Why?
No. No.
Jeff, can you try again?
Confused.
No, I am having a different figure
What did you
here.
get?
I am having for 2005 Q1, I'm having 147.
One
146, sorry. 46. For because I had to do the filter on the order date to select only 2005 and then come and do the filter on the quarter and select
okay.
only quarter 1.
So let's do it that way. So you have 2005 and we have only quarter 1 and 2 for
Quarter 1.
2005.
Okay, I just did only quarter one
Did you
actually
see
for
quarter 1
2005.
to 4 in 2005 when you were filtering for the quarters?
Okay,
Okay,
I saw 1 and 2,
so
and I
1.
chose only 1.
You
Yeah,
are filtering for quarter 1.
yeah,
So you have
yes. 146.
146. Okay. Okay. Do you know what?
No.
Wow. I think there are some filters going on somewhere in mine. So let me unfilter everything.
I think I also had
Yes.
146.
So these are some of the issues you can encounter. Make sure you are filtering in a certain order. So if you are filtering for sales made in quarter 1 for 2005, that means you have to actually start from the year before you move to the quarter. So let's do for 2005. And now you go for here one. Okay. So let me see this. Go here. 302. How many months do you have in quarter 2005 when you filtered for quarter 1? Hello, Jeff. How
Yeah,
many?
hello, sorry. I have 3 months for
January,
quarter
February,
1,
March.
month 1, 2, and 3. Yes.
Okay. But do you know that some of your date values are not in a date format? So now,
Yes.
if you are filtering for
I have the
2005, some won't filter properly because it's not in the right date format. So I think that's the reason why
okay,
you are getting a less value.
different values. But I'm happy I'm having something close to
Yes,
what
so the
Ivy
two of
has.
you
So it
had
means
similar
that
problems, and now you're having similar values.
yes.
I want someone who
Yes.
didn't have issues with the data. Listen, did you have any issue with the date format?
I didn't have any
Okay,
issue
so
with
now
date
let's.
format.
No, I
Okay,
didn't have
Listo
any
and
issue with it.
Hafiz, can you also try your filters and let's see what happens?
Maybe Liso should go on because I'm trying to
Okay,
get
Listo,
my
you can
system
share your
running.
screen. Let me stop sharing.
Okay, I went off a bit, but
Set
let me see.
any update from your side? What
Nothing.
have you been doing?
Nah,
Are you following or you are?
I've
Alright,
been
set.
following closely.
Okay, sure. So
Uh-huh.
Listo, let's see what you had. Which version of Office are you using?
Let me check.
Oh no, don't worry. You can still check on your
I
Excel. I think you are using 365.
Oh,
But anyway,
the versions.
let's
How
still check.
how
Go to file.
how do I check?
The file menu up there, yes. Then go to accounts. Accounts down there. Yeah. So you
Account.
are using all right, 2021. Okay. Okay. All right. Sure, that's fine.
Okay.
But I see you've also installed 365 somewhere. I see it on your taskbar. Yeah.
Uh,
Anyway, let's move
okay.
on. So do your filtering and let's see. So filter for order dates, order dates, order dates. So filter for
Okay.
just 2005, unfilter the rest. Yes. Then okay. Then filter for the quarter ID. Quarter ID. Yes.
Got the
So
ID.
for Q1, just Q1.
Coming down.
Yeah. Then now let's do a count. How many? You see that?
300 and
So we have
301.
302 rather. Yes,
If you take the
302. So
heading out,
the two of us are having the same values. Piles, Ivy, and Jeff are having same values. So their issue is coming as a result of that date issues they had. I hope it's clear. So you have to the date is quite important. You have to find the right date. Else you can't filter properly. When you are doing your dashboards, you can't filter properly for certain numbers or certain figures you want to get insight on. Hafiz, can you also confirm yours?
I can't confirm now,
Okay, sure,
actually. I
sure.
can't
Yeah,
confirm
so I hope you
that.
are clear. Okay, sure. That's
Yes.
fine. That's fine. Yeah. So uh what again? Let me present. Okay. So now
um,
we can clear these filters and look at other things. So we also have the month's ID. They gave order ID, month ID, and year ID. But this month, year, they are not. You don't have to do them. Sorry, you don't have to do them manually. You can still get though. You can still get those information from the dates. Okay, you can filter for. You can. That's when we are doing Power Query. So you come back to that. You can just extract the quarter from these dates, extract the months from these dates, and extract the year alone from these same dates. So you come back to that. That's when we are dealing with Power Query in Excel and Power BI as well. So let's move on. And we can also explore something like product lines. We have these are the different product lines they have in this data. So I think that one too is clear. We can move on to something else. This is MSRP. Who knows the meaning of this MSRP? So I don't know. Let's Google it. Let's Google MSRP, what it means. So I think you can have a fair idea what is going on. MSRP. So this is what they give us. Manufacturers suggested retail price. You see, the essence of you having a bit of domain knowledge of the data you are analyzing. If you don't have any idea about what these columns mean, then you might have issues trying to get some meaningful insight out of your data. You see MSRP and you don't know what it means. So you have to get in touch with whoever is providing you this data to understand every aspect of the data, all the necessary aspects that you need to do your visuals. You have to, or your analysis, you have to understand them, what they mean. So this is it for this one. Uh, okay. Adamu, your hand is up. Do you have any questions? Okay.
Yeah, I don't have a question. I think I'm actually confused. The source of my confusion emerges from the very beginning. As I was installing, trying to connect with my phone and stuff, I didn't get the part where you have to filter. Actually, the filtering part. So everything that has to do with filter, I'm just observing. I don't know how you come about those columns because if I select a column, I don't get the arrow, the scroll
Okay,
down
okay,
arrow
okay, okay.
whereby you'd have
Sure,
to
sure.
choose a filter from. So my
So are
confusion
you
emerges from
hope
that
you are on
very
your laptop
beginning,
now?
that point.
Okay, so then
Sure, a
then
long
let's
time.
share your screen.
I've
I want everyone to be on the same page. At least, yeah, not even if not on the same page, you should all be kind of in tune, like you should be following along in that order. So let's help ourselves. So let me stop sharing and we can go ahead and share your screen. Oh, let me connect my charger.
Are you seeing my
Uh,
screen, please?
you are not sharing, no, I'm not seeing. So you realize this.
The side I
So you
should
realize
Not
there's
yet.
enter.
a
I'm
rectangular
telling.
button with an arrow pointing up. So
Yeah, entire screen,
share
right?
your Excel screen, like where you've opened the Excel. I think it's me, I'm using multiple monitors. So if you have just one monitor, you share entire screen, that's fine.
Okay. So
So
I've
that's fine.
selected entire screen, but
Yeah, click the
the share
entire
column.
screen. When you click, the share will be active.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
I think I can share now.
All right, you are good to go now. So let me bring you into the
Okay.
recording view. So you can continue. Okay, so it's like you filtered for one column. So let's go to the other number. The other number.
So this thing, I just tried it by moving to this area. I
Yeah,
just saw
so
some
yeah,
filter
yeah. That's
something
idea.
where I think somewhere here.
Yeah, so
Then I chose this
that's the
thing.
filter.
That's how come.
Yeah, that's the
So
filter.
so
So
that's
but
the
then that
process.
so
Okay. So
go
how
to
do I filter?
the very first column. Yeah, other number. Yeah, so click on the
Okay.
first
Like this.
column header. No, the header. Yes. So
Okay.
when you click on that, there's a shortcut, and there are two ways you can also do it. But then go the now
Okay.
you know one already. Go to the data tab. When you go to the data tab on the menu, go to the data tab. Yes, yes.
Data
So you see
tab.
that
Okay. Here.
there's filter here. So click on it. Click on no. Go to filter. Tell me what you want to do. Yes.
Okay.
Click on it.
This one. Okay. I should. Okay.
So are you clicking? You see that it has
I've
applied
clicked on it,
filters
please.
across all the column headers. Right?
Okay.
So
Okay.
now
Okay. Okay.
you
Okay.
can
Okay.
filter for any column you want. But if you want to unfilter, select the whole row again. The first row, that's the headers. The headers. Select all of them. Yes, select all of them.
The
Then
headers
click the filter again to
like this.
unfilter. Yes. So now there's no filter.
Okay.
And now since they are also selected, you can use
Okay.
another method, which is a shortcut. Shift Control L. Shift Control L. L for let's
Shift
say
Control
which countries? L Lebanon. L for
L.
Lebanon. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so that is basically how you
That's
go
come.
about that. Yeah.
Okay.
Ah,
All right.
Thank you. So now I saw you filtering
Yeah, so you're
2005
filtering for the
and
other
stuff
dates. Other dates. You wanted
for
to
the
know the number of sales. You didn't even answer that question. I'll come back to the question. You wanted to know the number of sales you've made for quarter one for just 2005. Yes. So that's
okay.
why go to the other dates. Go to the other dates. Yes. So
On that
use the
date.
filter
Okay.
down and unfilter 2004 and 2003 and leave just 2005. Yes. Press OK.
Okay.
And now you only have 2005. Now let's go to the quarter one ID, QTR ID. Quarter one, QTR. QTR, quarter
Let's
one.
go to
After the order, status quarter one, after the order date. No, after the order date that you filtered. After the order,
after
yes.
the order
You have status
date.
and you have quarter one, yes.
Quarter one.
Yes, that's quarter ID. So
Quarter
filter
ID.
for just quarter one. So remove two, yes, and okay. Then hover on select the column, the quarter one column, and let's see your counts. So you also had 302. So that means you don't have problems with your date as well. So these date issues might be coming
Okay.
from the different versions we are using. Yeah. So I think that is clear, right? Yeah, but let me ask my question
Sure.
again. So Jeff and Co. Luso. So the question is, so now the order based on the data we are having, you're having 302 for the quarter one. Does it mean that in quarter one we made or the person made a sale of how many 302 for just
For
2005?
which
Can
year?
you just say that okay, because quarter one count is giving you 302, the sales that the number of sales that came in were 302? Can you just say that? Come again?
That's the sum.
Why
I
do you
think
think so?
so.
Yeah.
Because the 302 is a sum of
So we have quarter one and quarter two, right? So
okay.
we want to know the number of sales, we made for just quarter one. So this one will be like a count. Okay, you are counting the number of sales. So you don't even have to use the sum. You are counting the number of sales.
Okay.
Even though the sum and the count are giving the same value. But if we had different, you realize that we are having just 1 1 1 1 1 1. If we had different values, the sum will be higher than the count. You are not using the sum here. So if you want to know the number of sales that came in, okay, assuming Ivy bought one of your maybe your shoes you are selling. Seth also bought one. Luso bought one. You have a count of what? 3. Okay, we can't do sum for that. We have a count of 3. So we had 3 sales in that period. We have 3 sales. So in 2005 quarter one, how many sales came in? We are not talking about the total number of sales we made. We are just talking about sales that came in, number
Okay.
of sales that came in. So you just have to use the count.
Okay.
And in you doing it this way, they are trying to use the quarter ID. But can we conclude that because we are having 302 counts. We made a sale of 302 in 2005 quarter one. Can we conclude in that way? Aziz, why? Hafiz,
Yes,
sorry, I'm always confusing your name. Why do you say yes?
because the major quarter is quarter one. Like we only
Okay,
filter for one.
it's a good try. So let me just give a quick answer. So go to the status. Go to the status. Ademu, go to the status. After the order date, the status. Yeah, so filter. Filter for that. Okay, so you have resolved and what? Shipped. Shipped.
Shaped,
Okay.
shaped.
Resolved. How have they resolved that? Have they resolved and the person has received the item? If that is the case, fine. But what if you had some cancelled values in there? If the order was cancelled, doesn't mean that we made that sale. We didn't make that sale, right? If the order was cancelled or is in progress, the sales hasn't been made yet. So we can't say that, okay, we've made 302 sales in quarter one for 2005. Let's unfilter quarter one and filter for quarter two. I want us to see if there are some cancelled sales in there. So unfilter for quarter one and filter for quarter two quickly. Quarter two instead of quarter one. Hey, quarter two instead of quarter one. Yeah. So unfilter. Yes. Then okay. Okay. Then let's view. You see that even without you filtering, a lot of issues are coming up. Yeah, go to status, but
Disputed.
filter. Let's look at them clearly. Yes. So you have disputed, you have in process, you have on hold. So those ones you can't say that you've made that sale. It hasn't been shipped yet. Okay. It hasn't been shipped yet. So if it has been shipped and the person has received that, when that sale has been made. But if it's still in process or in progress, maybe you can classify those ones as maybe sales in progress or something, or on hold. So I just want us to take notice of some of those things. And also it's possible that you can have the sales to be cancelled and the person will seek for a refund. In that case, you can't count it as part of your sales you've made for quarter one. All right, so I hope that is clear. So that was just my point that I was trying to drive across. Yeah. So anyway, if you disagree with me too, you can share your opinion why you disagree with me. All right, please let's move on. So Ademu, you can stop sharing. Then I'll quickly share my screen. I think our time is up. Our time is up. See, we didn't join the meeting early,
Yes,
and some too. Couple of challenges popping up. Yeah, so maybe you have to be coming early tomorrow. Yeah, you have to be coming early tomorrow. And those who are having issues, weekends are also there for you to come and fix your problems. But if you think your progress is slow, just get in touch with me. Let's make sure that we are all at par so that when we come in, we can all be moving at the same pace. Yeah.
okay.
Okay, so please, do you have further questions? You didn't finish exploring the data, but I don't want us to eat into the time like we did yesterday. So we continue tomorrow then. Okay. So now your assignment is to learn how to do the sorting. We've actually done filtering by just using these data sets. So you can do sorting. And this data set, ideally you should have, sorry, I'm not sharing sorry. So what I was saying is you should take the sorting as an assignment, go through and see how you can go about it. Uh Maybe I want to sort this customer name in alphabetical order. How do I go about it? You can still use this filter. When you use this filter here, so that you have sort A to Z. Oh, I'm just doing the assignments for you like that. You have sort A to Z, and you have Z to A. And you can also sort by color. But that's when you've highlighted some parts. So assuming I highlight this part as green, and maybe highlight all these parts as say blue, and highlight say this part as red. Now I can also, through these filters I've given, I can sort by what? Colors, right? Yeah, so if I want to sort by just blue, I just get data for just blue. And it makes the data even easy to look at. You only have just a few on your screen, and you can just view it within a very short time, and you have a fair idea what is going on your screen. Not like everything is combined and you now have to scroll down up and down. It makes it difficult. So you can also sort the data by color. Here, let's sort from A to Z, alphabetical order. So you have this customer names, but I realize that this one, even though it's a sales data, but this one is the company is dealing with other companies as its customers. So this is more or less like business to business kind of sales that went on. You get it? So you have Alpha, Cognac, you have Amica Models and Company, you have Annex Decoration Limited, and a lot of them. So that is it about the sorting. You can sort, but then you realize that when you sort, there's an arrow pointing upwards. There's a small arrow pointing upwards, and that tells you that the data has been what? Sorted. You see that this one, it has been sorted over here. All right. So I hope that is clear. All right.
It's very
So
clear.
I think you have to stick by our time, and if you happen to have other challenges, you can just get in touch with me, and I'll be available to help you. So let me clear all this sorting thing here. So everything is gone. All right. Need to clear. Okay. So I can just clear everything here. Oh, you see the mess I caused? Alright. Where was I clearing? Okay, so clear everything here. That is. And for these colors, you have to remove them manually because you added them manually. You can just click here, click everything, then maybe remove all the colors you've applied. So that is it. Yeah, so see you tomorrow, and if you happen to face challenges, I'm always available to guide you. So I think we are done for the day. Hey, for the evening. Sorry. With this one, I recorded everything. Yesterday I couldn't record some parts, but then I recorded up to where we did the overview of data analytics, but when you started the formulas and things, I think my recorder stopped along the way. I didn't see it. So, but this one, everything is still being recorded. So I'll make it available for revision. Those who want to go over some things, I will share the links with you, and you can go over it. So I think you are done. Because you will use this same data tomorrow. You have to do further exploration tomorrow to finish it up and move on to other things. All right. So then, if there's no question or anything, we can say goodbye to ourselves. And that is it. So stop sharing and stop recording.